When we work with clay, we work on top of a clay mat. Keep all the clay on top of the mat. Clay is very messy. We don't want it on the table. Your clay will stick to the table. Each table will get a tray of tools and slip. So we'll go over how to use the slip. The first step in our birds is to make the body using a pinch pot. So first make a sphere so I can toss the clay back and forth like a softball. I can roll it in between my palms, or I can roll it on the mat. If I roll it on the mat, you kind of want to put one hand on the mat to hold it in place. Okay, it doesn't need to be a perfect sphere because we're going to stick our thumb in it. Okay, it's a lot easier than the modeling clay to stick your thumb in. Kind of looks like an eyeball. I've got a little hole in there, and now I make that hole bigger. So I'm going to pinch, turn, and however much I pinch it, this hole's going to get bigger as well as the body. So, and then I'm going to smooth out the clay. That's the body of my bird. Next, we're going to make the beak. So I'm going to take a little bit of clay and I'm going to kind of roll it like a coil, but I'm going to press instead of like this. I'm going to turn my hands like this so I can make a little point. Okay. This is a great time to use a tool to kind of chop how long you want your beak to be. All right, this is my beak. If I want, I can turn it. Now, if I just stick this on, it won't stay. Eventually, it's gonna fall off. Even if you think it's on there, it's gonna fall off. We need to slip and score. So we're gonna make lines where on the part that's gonna be adhered. So if you were to use glue, this is the spot that you're gonna put glue on. So the lines look like this. And wherever it's gonna go, I need to also put those lines. Okay. Take my slip and paint that on. Okay, and last, I need to wiggle it on. So don't just set it there, but give it a little bit of a wiggle. Okay, you can even kind of smear right around the edges. My beak is done. You could take a tool here and add some detail. Okay, so some detail I added. I pressed some little nose nostrils. Next, we can add eyes, wings, feathers at the top. The best way to do this is by making a slab. So make a circle, and then you're gonna press down to get it like a pancake. You want it to be pretty thin, so this is still too thick, so I'm gonna keep pressing. So first, I just very lightly draw the shape I want, so my eyes. And then, if I'm happy with it, I'm gonna press harder. If I'm not happy with it, I'm just gonna rub it out and redraw it. And again, I cannot just stick it on there. I have to slip and score. So make those lines. I have some textures that I want you to take your wings and kind of give it a little press into. So you can see that added some texture. Okay, your last step is to make some feet. So I'm just gonna kind of start with a coil and kind of flatten it a little bit. So I'm aiming for about 3 little talons on it. My bird is done. Once you tell me it's done, I'm gonna come by and add some holes in the legs and body just so we can attach it.